All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel and the next episode of the Island Preservation Challenge. So we've already slept. As you can see, both of our fields are ready to harvest. We've collected all of our products and sold it off. As you can see, we have a whopping $380,000, and that's great because we're gonna get into some stuff today. First things first, though, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a harvester. We're not going to buy one. As I said, we're just going to lease it. So last time we leased this little one, because we were only doing that one small field. And although technically I don't think we need anything more than this, we're going to go with this one, only because I'm a Massey fan. But I want the slightly larger header, the 7.6 meters. We could go to something bigger like this John Deere S7 or even this one over here. And if we go with this one, then we can grab like this header, 15.2 meters. You know what? Why don't we do that? We'll just make it go quicker. So we're not buying it. We're just leasing it. Damn, $36,000. That's so much money. Can we put it on this one? I don't think it'll fit. I mean, it'll fit, you know. Right? It'll fit. Well, it showed up in the list, so I think we probably could. But, you know, this one is going to have trouble with the arm length. Whatever. We'll do it. We'll grab this one. Take all those flags off of there, and we'll lease it. Well, $16,000 less. And we'll grab this beastie, and we will also lease it. Okay, so let's go get the harvest done. We got to harvest both of those fields. So this should be relatively easy and straightforward. That's my guess. You know, it's a nice harvester, you know, your standard old John Deere. Nothing special. I don't think that this head is going to fit out there, though, this header. So, you know, we just got to make sure that we can get around. So, fortunately, we have this big opening over here. I'm going to go ahead and unfold this guy, get him ready to rock and roll. Hopefully, he won't have any issues getting up the hill. We'll see. We're just going to start right in on the tough part, I think. Just get that out of the way right away. Do I have the lines turned off? What's going on? Yes, they are off. Okay. Let's drop this down and go. That's a little slow. Let's fix that. We'll cap that at 15. And here we are. We are harvesting. One thing I miss about precision farming is the readout at the top of the screen telling me what my yield is. I'm sure there's some way I can get this information otherwise, but
Driving down the highway, doing 95 alone. Trying to reach you, call you, but you won't come to the phone. Remember me, said you'd be my heart's home. Guess you were biting your tongue to go. I really should've known. We were dynamite till we hit a red light. Then I see the sign. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. God, your love was real, but it's down for us. Now you can't decide. change your energy. Yeah, you switch things up, now you seem better than me. But was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. Oh, I really should've known. Wait with that in mind, till we hit a red light. Then I see the signs. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it never was. No, you can't decide. After all this time, this was it for us. After all this time, this was it for us. After all this time, this was it for us. Oh, I really should've known. Wait with that in mind, till we hit a red light. Then I see the sign. Oh, after all that time, this was it for us. You don't wanna try. Thought your love was real, but it never was. No, you can't decide. After all this time, this was it for us.
Okay, guys. So, sorry, I forgot to unmute my mic there. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on a helper and let him get started on this field. Did that happen? I'm not sure it did. No, let's do that. Okay, now let's go run over to the Unimog. I don't know if you noticed in the time lapse when I went to empty the harvester, that pipe doesn't stick out past the header. So trying to grab this while it's running is going to be probably a problem. So I'll just wait for it to fill up and then I will empty it again. Oops. Well, you know, hey. What you gonna do? Unload. Come on, man. Give me the unload. There's a side tip, so you got to make sure you have enough room to get into the tipping trigger. Yeah, not my fave, but what are you gonna do? Oh, there it is. Let's dump this guy over here. I would love to sneak in there, I'll show you, and scoop out what he's got. But I don't think that it comes out far enough. Yeah. I mean, it did, but then it went back in. I think that's too close to do it while he's running. Even if it was a person, I think that's too close for the worker. All right, so we got, what's that, 13,000 so far off of these two fields? That's good. So we'll keep track of how many loads we pick up with the Unimog. And I guess we should eventually buy a tipper, a bucket. I just don't want to spend the money. It's not like we have any shortage of cash at the moment. But, you know, that's not going to go far. That's probably enough for us to buy the pig pen. And I think with that much money, we could probably buy the single, but then we won't have any money to put pigs in it. And then we'll have no cash. So I'm not sure what we're going to do right now. I'm focusing on this field. All right, let's park this here. And Yeah, let's go. Let's go take a look. What do we got? All right, so we were going to put this guy in $364,000, and if we put the solar on it, how much is that? Let's go put it over where we're going to put it. Not enough money. It's just not enough money. That's just all it's going to give us. Not enough money. You do not have enough money, sir. Okay, roger that. What if we turn off the solar? Still not enough money. Okay. So it's 364. So there's not enough money anyway. All right. 2,275. This holds 460. I think we'd be better off putting another greenhouse in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put in our 2 more greenhouses. That's $100,000. You are 91% full. Let's go empty you out. Whoa, this thing does not steer great. See how steep this field is? It's insane. There's a salt pile. Every so often I go in and throw the salt out, obviously. Otherwise it would just build up. And it throws off our numbers on time-saving stock check. So I don't like leaving it in there. It's not a big deal, but it's just one of those things. All right. So there's going to be 3. So 3 is 18 plus 1, 19 and a half so far. I'm actually going to empty it this time, since we got time. I actually prefer using trucks like this for tippers that are built on, so I don't have to try to maneuver an additional trailer. I mean, you know, it's neither here nor there, I suppose, but I do actually prefer this. I just wish they were bigger. I mean, you kind of can't really compete against, you know, 50,000 liters or something as opposed to 6,500. It's not the same, right? But, you know, whatever. All right, let's put our pipe in. Let's get our worker back going. And what else is happening? You know what? While that's going, let me refill the water buckets. I don't know what needs it, but we'll just do it. Everything needs it eventually. So, we don't have enough money to buy the animals. I still don't know what's going on with that mod situation. I will have to square that away. Maybe in my next game save, I will figure out what's going on with that mod. But in the meantime, we'll put in our last greenhouse. So we're going to have a total of 6 greenhouses. 3 doing this. Whoa. And 3 doing the others. Those are harvesters. He's still cranking along there. Yeah, that's not a great place for you, Deutz. I guess I can't blame the Deutz since I put it there and it didn't, but you know, whatever. All right, we also need to check on our barley. What is our barley sitch? 16,000. So that's just going to fill up. I'm just going to let it fill up, and then we'll have 100,000, and we'll dump that into production, and we'll save off a bunch for the chickens. So we could probably put the chicken farm in now that we have some barley. And I'm guessing we're gonna buy a tipper because, you know, 6,000 at a time. That's already 3 trips per. I'm already tired from doing that. So let's go and throw ourselves in a chicken pen. So we've got little chickens going because we need some eggs. We don't need very many though. I'm thinking probably not more than 50. Do we have one that's 50? 360. I don't think we have a 50. 20. This one's 500. I think I have to put water in that one. This one's 30. 30 is probably enough. 360. That's a lot. I mean, I can always sell the eggs, but I don't need them. I do not need them. So this is where the egg pallet comes out. Are we going to put it in here? Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have room for our third greenhouse? Let's do that first. Let's make sure that that's going to fit. Oil and taproot. And this one is a green and kharif. I feel like if we put it right here, where does our place toggle free? We put that there, and then we grab this one. We rotate that around. We should be able to just pop it right in here. Boom. Yeah. So we're going to rename this one. This one is number 3. Yes. And this one is also number 3. And then let's go, yeah. So we want some barley. We want some soybeans. And we want, oh no, just barley and soybeans, right? Yes, soybeans is getting distributed. Escape. Yeah. And then the oil and taproot. 1, 2, 3. So that needs to be canola, carrots, parsnips, and sunflowers. Oops. And then we need to distribute, 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 and distribute. So if we end up, the good thing about the farm factory as well is I can take stuff out of here, right? So we can take it out of here if it fills up too much. Actually, you know what? For this last one, I'm going to turn off the carrots and the parsnips because we don't need them. The farm factory. Yeah, see, we're building up a little bit of canola. and no sunflowers. So we need canola and sunflowers. Not that. And we have the straw is just building up in here. I have another plan for the straw. I'll show you. You're going to love it. It's another production. I'll show you right now what it is. And it's so clever, ingenious. There's the liquid manure dryer. Where are you? There it is. The Hatitude adjustment. So it makes hats, and you can make straw hats, and they sell for pretty good. Shockingly enough. They're way more than you can sell straw for. Let's see. Does it show up in the list until we put it in? Let's see if they're in the list. Straw hats. Yeah. So anywhere between 6,700 and 7,000 for pallets of 1,000 liters or whatever they are. So that's great. That's way more than you can get for straw on any day, even if you turn it into silage or anything else. So we will take our straw and dump it into here. It's probably not enough to keep the production running all the time, but that's okay. Hey, look, and we are done harvesting. Nice. So let's go and dump this out, and then we can return this harvester. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to fit that in there. Let's just drop that off. And maybe we can get this into that little space and dump it out. We'll see. I think that deuce is going to be in the way again. I mean, we've already determined that it's in... Well, here we go. We're just going to walk the dog away from the thing there. Interesting. Get out. Go away. We're just knocking shit everywhere. Okay, talk about a bull in a china shop. We got stuff knocked over and everything. I think that's going to be a thumbnail. That sort of worked. Let's see if I can get this in here to where it will dump it itself. There we go. Okay. So another 10 grand. So we got what? 4 truckloads and another 10,000 liters. So 26,000 plus another 10. So 36,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see how we do on the production now. The soybean factory, 35,000, and we're still going. All right. So that is done. Let's see, how long is that going to carry us? Soybean factory, 5 days. All right. Hold on one second. All right. So let's go ahead and put this back. We'll take this back, get it leased up, or return the lease. At some point, maybe we can drive this thing. Okay. We gotta go get the header and bring the whole thing back. So that was not so bad. Not bad at all. All right. So what do we got to do next? We got to turn these fields over. So we got to do the same thing that we did to this small field. We got to cultivate it. And then I'm going to plant it with the oil seed and get sunflowers planted in there. Now there is no swathing for sunflowers. So every time we plant sunflowers, we will have to lease a harvester. So we may end up buying a harvester with a with a header, with a sunflower header at some point. We'll have to see. So I have to take this stuff around the back, and this is always a little bit dicey because it doesn't quite fit in here. All right, well, we'll just we'll get the guys from the shop to bring that around for us. What do you say? Yeah, anywho, let's, whoops. Driving like a maniac over here. All right, let's get this wrapped up. Gotta clean it up. Gotta repaint it and send it back. Yep. All right, well, let's get the guys from the shop to get this for us back there. Use their forklift, right? Close your eyes. Avert your eyes. You don't see anything. You do not see anything happening over here. Whoop. Okay. Drop that there. There we go. And we'll do a quick repair and a repaint. $6,000. Return full, return clean. Oh, did I return that full? I don't think I did. All right, so I think that's where we're going to wrap it up today. We got the harvesting done. I'm going to turn these fields over, but I don't think that we need to watch that. I'm trying to get my episodes a little shorter. So I'm just going to call it here. And next time we'll move on. I think we're gonna bank up a couple of more dollars in the future because we need to put in those pigs. So we'll bank that up. We'll bank up some money. We'll get the pig farm in, and then we'll fill it up with pigs. I think we'll do that in the next video. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you know, what do you think of the series so far? I'd like to hear your comments. All right, I forgot about the Deutz. It's on its side. I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's get that squared away, huh? Well, yeah. Not getting any better. All right, guys. See you next time.